Alright, so first project on this AMD-65 build is to get rid of this annoying front grip that makes it really difficult to change 30-round magazines. I don't need it, I don't use it, I use it as an index point. I'm okay with where it is as an index point. This sure does heat up real good, but the way I'm going to use it, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to remove it and see what I can do. I'm going to try to use this little Glock Magazine extension as a little index point and see if I'm able to do that or not. So you take it apart like any AK. This one's pretty clean. If this thing's ever really hard, just take your bolt carrier, and there's this slot that the receiver or that rides in the receiver channels. Just use that as a wrench, and gives you plenty of leverage. So it's its own tool for that if this is ever tough. Now of course once it's open you can just push on it a bit, push it out that way so there's a little less tension there. Anyway, so now your gas tube comes off, and then it's just like any other AK down here. You just have to get in here and flip that lever over. This one's pretty new, so that might be a bit of a pain. Alright, so once that's loose, just has to rotate on that pin, and it was really tight. This just drops off, and I can use a screwdriver up through there to loosen this screw here. Down in the bottom of this. You just unscrew that. And there's like a little washer. There's a little washer type of thing in there. And then this washer here, or this nut that comes down. That's what it looks like underneath the AMD. And I'm hoping that there's just enough room there to just put this right there. And put this screw right back in. Just without the little washer thing. The hole is just not quite big enough, so I'm going to go grab a drill and open up that hole just a hair. Alright, now I got it so that the screw will fit right through there, and we'll just tighten it back up on here and see if that'll work. Now if this works, that's a pretty easy modification. There's really nothing to it. It looks like the screw might be a little bit long. Might need a little bit of shim or something there. That's going to be easy enough to fix. But I think the concept is going to work. Just need to get myself some sort of a shim to fill in that gap so that the screw doesn't come up so high inside of there. Kind of take up for this that was missing now. And we'll put it back together. Alright, the solution I came up to is a factor of me being lazy and cheap. So I literally just used the same parts. So I just swapped them around. So now the screw is on the inside, and I use that same like washer. And then I just used the nut thing on the outside. And honestly, I didn't do anything except widen that hole a little bit. But it actually lines up perfect. The little cutouts that make this normally be at an angle actually fit perfect with this little Glock thing. And it's going to work perfect, I think, to help index my hand here. Now again, this is going to be semi-hot right away and then pretty hot after a little shooting, but it also cools down pretty quick. So I think with a glove on, this will make a great combo, and I suspect I'm going to have no problems inserting magazines now. So I'm probably just going to add a tab of Loctite to this, just a little bit of Loctite so it doesn't come loose, tighten it up real good, and put it all back together. Alright, so it's all back together. I've got that little index point, much nicer than the big grip that was on there. And when it comes out time to change a magazine, no problems. Right there. So, I think I'm going to like that. It's my little tiny cheap version of a AFG type of thing on an AMD-65. So, first modification, custom AMD-65 build. Thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.